show next to Greg Olson here in the booth. Off we go from the Sunshine State. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Right to the air goes Lawrence. Catch man, right side by Thomas. Into space. And he will score. Ryan Thomas. Touchdown Jaguars. His 12th touchdown of the year. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
Gray going to return it. And this will work out quite well. They get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
Here we go. 19 Texans. 19.
Stroud begins with a pass. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
And the Texans first down.
Look the hot.
And now the first carry for Joe Mixon. How about that? Quick feet there. Made a man miss. On his way to a nice pickup of 7.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 3.
Oh, ready? 18.
They'll go right back to Mixon. And he'll take this to about the 38-yard line. DJ Reader, as usual, from that interior spot with the play.
Brings up 3rd down and 2.
From the gun, here's Stroud. He's got his man. Complete to Dell. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards and a first down.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on 3rd down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. Dell, the motion man. Throwing on 2nd down. Stroud. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up first down and goal.
At the 6-yard line.
This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's in. Dalton Schultz. Touchdown, Houston. That his 2nd TD catch of the season. Now, Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Texans come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
throw on first down. First, it's incomplete. He did get the pass up, but he got drilled before he let it go.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. On the ground, here's the Clemson product, Travis Etienne. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. A gain there of 15. That's good for a Jaguars first down. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. He finds his tight end. That's Brenton Strange. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. 19 more on that one. And another first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down. Brenton Strange was his intended target. Now it's going to be third down.
13, Luke. Hey, kill. Here's the 24.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Oh, he's got a man. That's caught by Brown. They get 18 on the pitch and catch. First down, Jacksonville.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
And the Jags going to be set up with first and goal. Pass play moves them down to the 1.
It's been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with first and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
Another shot from the 1 on second. Trevor Lawrence. Touchdown, Jacksonville. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Here's Cam Little for the PAT. He gets it to go, and the Jaguars will move out to a 14-7 lead. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. Ray going to return it. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. On first and 10, here's Stroud. He's got his man. It's Nico Collins. 16 yards on the game, and a quick first down.
All right.
On first down, it's Stroud. They try to work the screen with Mixon. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. That's another quick first down. That's a 25-yard gain.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
1 quarter in the books. 14-7 is our score. We'll have more from Jacksonville after this. It's Texans football. Quarter number 2 begins. Set to go now on first and 10.
Here we go.
As we are ready to get back underway. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Ball on the 27. Here's second down and 3. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
That's caught by Dell working his way across the field. And he's into the end zone. Take down. Touchdown, Texans. For quarterbacks, there are so many stats we use to measure a good season. This is one of them. 30 touchdowns. That was number 30 on the year. Fairbairn able to add the extra point, and the Texans will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. On the return, it's Parker Washington. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
The career's more at stake when you in your prime. That paper, baby, my face on the dotted line.
On first and 10, Lawrence moving outside the pocket. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. A big play to kick off this drive. 45 yards.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line. Let's go.
Lawrence gives this one to Etienne. That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. From the 22 now, here's second and 3. Open right side and strains the tight end. And he's into the end zone. What a response. Brenton Strange. Touchdown, Jaguars. Extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead.
For the Jaguars.
Gray going to return it. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Stroud to throw. He'll get that out to Mixon. And he'll get about 3 as he's forced out of bounds. It is second and 6. Stroud. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time. Play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for third down and 5. To throw, it's Stroud. He's got his tight end. It's Schultz. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Now, Stroud. He's back to Schultz. He's got it again. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up second and 3 at the 46-yard line.
On second down, Stroud. The throw left side finds Down. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
First down, Texans.
Trying to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. Picked off by Brian Cook. And the Jaguars force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27-yard line.
The Jaguars take over.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
Rolling right. He's got a man. That's Travis Hunter. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
Looking middle, and he spots Hunter there. And he'll be marked down to the 45-yard line. 2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards.
The Jaguars first down.
On first down, Lawrence. That's into the hands of Travis Etienne. And he'll be out of bounds as the first down completion nets about 3.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet in bounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A pickup of 14 on that one. That's good for a Jaguars first down. Once again, it's Etienne. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. 12 more yards from him there, and another first down. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's first and 10. They'll run it once more with Etienne. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
Here's the 24.
Throwing is Lawrence. Forced out wide. A very dangerous throw, but somehow it is complete. Texans going to use the last of their timeouts here. Clock is stopped at 26 seconds until the break.
Once the quarterback gets flushed out of the pocket, Mike, he has to make a split-second decision. Does he remain a passer and give his guys time downfield to work open? Or does he turn into a runner, just try to pick up some positive yards with his legs? I think in this case, the extra time paid off. Remained a passer, found an open target downfield, and he's able to get the ball to him for a nice completion.
And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be first and goal. Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Second and goal.
Red.
Etienne. And no signal as of yet. And none forthcoming. He is stopped short. And now it's third and goal.
And after putting together what's been a long and methodical drive, they suddenly find themselves on the verge of potentially stalling out. So this defense, they can get a stop here. That would feel like a pretty big win on a drive that's largely been dominated by the offense.
Looking for that final yard. It's 3rd and goal. And he will not get in. The defense stands their ground, pushes him back, and they force 4th down. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So it is 4th down, and that'll bring on Cam Little for this Jaguars field goal. We have hit halftime. We'll take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Whoa. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
At their own 22-yard line.
Only quick, right?
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. He was trying to connect with his tight end, Dalton Schultz. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Now Stroud. Open man, downfield, it's Nico Collins. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 31 yards. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They will work the middle with Mixon. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. They gain 18 yards on that one. It's good for a Texas 1st down.
18 on the play. 1st down, Houston.
From the gun, here's Stroud. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
He's going nowhere. Losing the yardage on that play.
So it's just a simple read, but it's really well defended. They had both the give and the pull reads both accounted for, and the play ends up going nowhere.
3rd and long. Throwing is Stroud. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The drive begins with a carry from Etienne. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
That's another quick first down. That's a 25-yard gain.
Jaguars.
Hey, run!
Now, ETN. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Jalen Petrie up to make the tackle.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
That's to Hunter. He's got it right side. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. That's a dozen for number 12, and he's got a first down as well.
10 at the 13-yard line.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to ETN. And he's into the end zone, and they are making it look easy. Travis Etienne, touchdown Jacksonville. That touchdown number 23 for him on the season.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Here's Stroud. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
Tony. Maintain.
Back to throw. Stroud. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 47 yards.
A gain of 47 yards. And the Texans first down.
On first and 10, here's Stroud. That one caught by Tank Dell. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
First and goal, Houston.
So it took just 3 plays, but just like that, they have first and goal. They'll run here with Mixon. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up second and goal at the 6-yard line.
Here's Stroud. A throw behind his man. Can't reel it back in. Now go down as an incompletion. Tank Dell was the one he was looking for. Now they'll be looking at third and goal.
Already.
Stroud gonna set. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Darian Jones. He gets free. And he's gonna bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Jaguars. Little on now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Jaguars will extend his third-quarter lead.
Texans 17.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. Gray going to return it. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. To throw here on first down. Push this one downfield, looking for Schultz. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback.
The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Josh Hines Allen getting home to drop him. He's up to 12 sacks now on the year. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. This is hot. He got the connection to Collins. And he's going to take this one all the way. 87 yards. Touchdown, Houston.
Touchdown, Texans.
Fairbank to add the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Texans are able to edge a bit closer. So, back and forth they go as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And that kick goes out of bounds right away, and that is a big mistake because that ball's going to be marked beyond the 40-yard line.
Think right. Go. Hey, easy. Route. Hey, danger, touch. Silver.
Fourth quarter now, and it'll begin with a run by Etienne. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
11. Red. Here we go.
Lawrence on the draw. It's Etienne. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. A 1-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 8.
Third, they need 8.
Check. Lisa 24.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. There's Hunter. It's complete. 13 yards on the catch there. First down, Jacksonville.
13 yards on the play. That's good for the Jaguars. First down.
Up the middle, here's Etienne. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to third down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 8.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
Rip, 20. There we go.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there, and they force fourth down. Cam Little for this field goal attempt.
A 57-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Jaguars will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter. So after the field goal, back out is Little to kick this one away. Ty Chandler now to bring it back. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. On first down, it's Stroud. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And the Jaguars are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
Really nice play here by the strong safety, and what's unique about this player is the position that he's playing makes him have to play deep coverage like we saw here, but also at times be able to get down in the box and be an extra linebacker. That versatility is something we're seeing a lot out of safeties in today's NFL, and you can see a big reason why.
They'll give it to ETN to start this drive. He's planning to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Hey, go!
They run the toss here to ETN. And this is a slight improvement over the previous play. They're going to lose yardage, but not gaining any either. It's third down.
We got to see a little taste of just the range this defense can play with. How well they can flow outside as this play gets stretched out. No problem for them not only to track the runner down, but stop him before he gets back to the line.
Now quick throw taken in by Brown. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a fourth down decision to make.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. The offense not coming off the field, and here's fourth down. To throw is Lawrence. Now he'll work his way out right. Now he throws back over the middle. It is complete. And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down. Here we go. To throw is Stroud. Out to his right.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is first down. He will let this go. Deep downfield for Dell. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
36 yards.
It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 36 yards.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Here's a run. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to second and goal at the Jaguars' 6-yard line.
Nike Texans. Look at high. Look at high. Nike Texans.
Stroud to throw. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, like it's their size, their catch radius, it's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
On the give, it's ETN. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here. They'll stop it. Just over 40 seconds to go in this one. They'll drop to throw. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts. This one is about done. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their second. Clock will stop with 35 seconds to go. One final chance for this defense. And here's third down. Here's ETN. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line. And it's fourth down.
A loss of a yard.
So it's a pretty manageable third down, so they really have the option to run or pass. So they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind, as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use fourth down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
Lawrence to throw for it on fourth down. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on fourth and wind up turning it over on down.
Is a turnover on down.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that fourth down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time fourth down stop.
To throw, it's Stroud. In trouble, and down he goes. Josh Hines Allen in there to drop him, and that's going to be a loss of 9 to open this drive. They'll come up now for second down. Stroud. This is caught downfield. It's dealt. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
First down.
So shout to Duval here in Duval County, Florida. It is a win for the Jaguars. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. Have a chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Oates. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports.